Subscribe to our channel, press the bell icon and never miss an update from Latestly.
There were allegations that BJP stooge bana diya, kabhi humko front bana diya, funded by the party, propaganda film. Arey, we have a body of work. He's made some credible films. I've made some credible films. Because it doesn't suit your political standing in that moment, you'll say anything irresponsibly about us. So I had to go and clear it. And I cleared the air and now it's out there.
While movie stars happily do interviews to promote their forthcoming films, what Vivek Oberoi has been doing raises obvious question. Is he endorsing the man he's portraying on the big screen, or is he simply giving the counter narrative, to all his naysayers who perhaps thinks they can say whatever they want to perhaps, hurt the release of the film or to change the way this movie is being perceived? Thanks a lot for joining us, Vivek, and producer Sandip. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
So, straight from the horse's mouth, what is happening?
11th April, we are releasing a film that we've made with a lot of passion. Team has been very dedicated, and finally, with the blessings and prayers of a lot of well-wishers, 11th April, it will be out there for people to see and decide.
You're straight into the headlines, and more than headlines, you are on all the panels across all the channels. I mean, what are you trying to be, the next news anchor?
Good one. Well, no, that's not the intention. I think when we were making this film, our focus was on making an inspirational story.
Right.
Didn't realize it would become a controversial story. And in that process, there were so many things being said about Sandip, about me, about the film. And we got tired of listening to lies being spoken about us.
Correct.
And since nobody was defending it, nobody from our fraternity stood up and said, "Nahi yaar, ye galat baat bol rahe ho." So we decided we have to defend ourselves. And that's why we went out there, akhade mein utar gaye.
And if you notice, the trailer came out on the 20th of March.
Correct.
And normally in all the films, what happens, immediately the trailer comes out and the actor starts speaking to the media. Where Vivek and we decided we don't have to speak much, let the film talk. So we thought of promoting the film in a different way. But we didn't know what is coming our way.
Okay.
So if you go and research, I'll just correct you on that. So on 28th, on 21st, on 22nd, no interviews, nothing. He came and faced the media on 3rd of April for the first time.
Okay.
And that is when actually he started speaking. Before that, nobody was speaking from the
I
film.
don't actually buy that theory. That is because, I mean, come on, you knew that Modi has lovers and Modi also harbors haters.
Okay.
Vivek Oberoi has become the subject of many a trolls, many a times. So these are two definite explosive combinations. And you guys were not expecting this. I mean, these comments or such reactions?
Comments and reactions is one thing. We
Really?
don't even care about those.
Absolutely.
Even when you were about to, sign on the dotted lines, ye zehen mein tha hi nahi?
Not at all.
Really?
I think, okay. So, Pratnesh, what am I? I'm an actor.
Correct.
A great story comes in front of me. A phenomenal character, journey from selling tea on a railway station to becoming the Prime Minister of the nation. You think I'll even think about, arey, log kya bolenge negative? I don't care.
Right.
Long back I decided not to pay attention and feed the demons of negativity.
Correct.
I live with positivity. यार कोई मेरे पास आता है मैं उसको positive ही देके जाता हूँ. कोई गाली भी देता है बहुत अच्छा रहे. नमस्ते, जय हिंद, and move on. Don't engage with negativity.
Right.
What happened? Why on 3rd April I had to come out is because there were allegations that BJP stooge bana diya, kabhi humko front bana diya, funded by the party, propaganda film. Arey, we have a body of work. He's made some credible films. I've made some credible films. Because it doesn't suit your political standing in that moment, you'll say anything irresponsibly about us. So I had to go and clear it. And I cleared the air and now it's out there.
Vivek, you have played this character. I mean, he's such a global icon as well. So what is your perception of the man, and has it changed before you started shooting for this film and post the movie?
I think that's a great question, Pratmesh. He is a global icon. And taking that role on itself was a huge responsibility somewhere to be able to. And we knew on day one it's a losing battle trying to satisfy everybody. Because you make a film, even a great film like Gandhi, there were critics who said, "No, you haven't shown how great he was. He was a Mahatma." Then there were critics who said, no, you haven't shown the truth of his journey. There were so many darker sides and episodes in his life. So we know that you can't please everyone, right? You make the film you believe in. Sandip had a really great idea of making an inspirational story. I loved it. We got together, Umang came on board, we made this film. As far as the man himself is concerned, during the process of research, the one thing that stood out to me most, which inspires me today, is the amount of oppositions, allegations, things that have been thrown at him. And he just keeps looking forward. He doesn't stop, he doesn't turn, he doesn't stoop to answer. He moves forward with his decision, he moves forward with his determination. When he's decided to do something great for this nation, he continues on his path. And I love that about him. वो अपना काम करते हैं.
Sandip, as a producer, what was your focus? I mean, he is a man, and as Vivek said, it's an inspiring tale. So you want to focus just on that. It's your baby, so let it be just like this.
Absolutely, because I got inspired by the story. I'm not a Modi Bhakt. But I was not actually. While telling the story, during the research, I became a Bhakt, honestly. So when I started doing the research with my team, I came to know so many things which I think was necessary to put it on a 70mm and show it to the audience as well, so that they get inspired and they start doing something for themselves and for the country. And the vision has to be correct, and that's what I learned from this story, that once your vision is clear and you're not confused, you want to achieve something for the nation and for yourself, you will definitely achieve it. That confidence came to me as a producer to make this film during the process of the research, and that's what I want the audience also to go back with after the film, that they should be inspired and they should do something for the country and for themselves.
I'm sure you must have studied the character, you must have done your research before playing him. Are there any shortcomings in his personality or persona that you realize he could probably work on?
No human being is perfect, right? To be human is to have flaws. Everyone has them. But what is the take of PM Narendra Modi, the film? Some films are made to expose flaws, an expose kind of a film. Some films are made to inspire and glorify an emotion. Ours was very clearly from day one when Sandip narrated the film to me, it was an incredible story. Slumdog Millionaire is an incredible story, but still based on luck.
But why this is glory comes when you overcome your challenges, the challenges inside you, within you. Yeah.
So to go back to what I was saying, Slumdog Millionaire was still based on luck. What I love about this is it's a rags to riches, not rags to riches, but from humble beginnings to greatness, without any luck, focusing purely on merit and work.
Right.
And yes, great challenges is what make great men. And we have shown those challenges. We have brought about the critics. We have brought about the allegations. We've shown all of that. But our focus is not the allegation. Our focus is on rising above it.
Right.
How did someone rise? And that's the focus of any inspirational story. Mary Com, they made a great film. I loved that film. I cried in the theatre when I saw that film because I'm all about women empowerment.
Right.
I honestly don't care whether when she was in her village, did somebody steal her buffalo? Or did we show the exact technique of boxing, right? Where there's an uppercut and where there's a left hook.
Right.
I don't care. For me, the story is a girl from a small village in Northeast becomes an Olympian and makes my country proud. She carries that flag. When that flag came out in the end of Mary Com, I had tears in my eyes. So to me, that's the spirit of this film too.
So has this film, the spirit of it, as you said, changed you fundamentally, both of you?
Yes, it has. For me, I don't know about Vivek, but it has changed mine for sure.
How?
How that I think it will keep showing in my work ahead what I do, because next step is more important than what you have done right now. And
Correct.
That's how you get your fundamental, corrections. So that I think will only prove in my next work and not in, and I think.
Yeah, I think I've done about 45 films. I've played so many characters, and most of them, they leave you once you're done with the film. You're done. You move on. Very few characters that stay with you forever and leave an impact on you. I think this is one of them.
Sadly, the movie has courted controversy, but it is acting as a big PR drive for your film, which can get footfalls in the movie hall. We're talking about the film as well. Ever since the trailer is out, even the teasers were out, there are many shades of Modi you have shown. I mean, in different appearances, in different avatars. Have you taken the cinematic liberty to the next level for this, or was he really like this?
So I don't know if there is a structure level where you can say, okay, this is level 1, this is level 2, this is level 3. I think creative expression is an artistic form.
Correct.
Umang Kumar, our writers, our whole team decided that this is the film. Now, whether you think ना ये level 1 पे creative expression है या आपको लगता है नहीं तो बहुत ज़्यादा आपने कर दिया, exaggerate कर दिया. That's your call and your right to do it. All we say is, please buy a ticket on 11th of April, go see the film, sample it, and then say what you want to say. No problem.
Correct. My last question. People have different perception about the subject matter of this film. What is your lasting impression of the film? Why one should watch a PM Narendra Modi?
Look, when we make films in our industry, we're very clear. हम हर Friday गाली और ताली के बीच में जीते हैं, right? So we're very okay with that. We're used to it. My personal take is, if you are a patriot and you enjoy a sense of patriotism, this is a film about a patriot and for every patriot. Go celebrate that Desh Bhakti. Go enjoy that on 11th of April. Take your family with you. It's you certified film. It's for everyone to see and inspire them. You know, let's get our children out of their little mobiles and games and say, okay,
digital world.
you know, when you were playing these mobiles and games, here was a kid who was juggling between school and selling tea on a railway station, and see, he's become the Prime Minister.
Sandip?
I think I'll agree with Vivek, and this I agree with him. Because a lot of times during the making, when two people disagree with a lot of things, and when that comes on the screen, that comes out beautifully. So I think whatever Vivek has said, I'll agree with that. I'll also.
All the best for your film.
Thank
May
you
you achieve what you want to achieve with this.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.